In this video, we're going to be going over some common training terminology, so words that we use within our programming or in your feedback that you may hear or on our training app.
First up is an AMRAP. This stands for as many reps as possible. This means you are going to complete as many reps as you can of the exercise whilst maintaining good form.
Next up, we're going to be talking about reps in reserve and training to failure. Train to failure involves going all the way to failure until you can do no more reps. Reps in reserve involves doing a certain amount of reps, less than that. I'm going to demonstrate for you the difference between the two. So at this point, things are still remaining quite easy. I wouldn't say that I'm anywhere close to failure. Just about here. That was probably 3 reps in reserve. 2, 1. And I would call that failure. I couldn't have done any more reps with really good form.
Next up is Superset. This is where you perform 2 exercises back to back with as minimal rest as possible in between. So you will do exercise 1, go straight into exercise 2, then you rest and then you repeat them again.
Next up, drop sets. This involves performing your final set and then dropping the weight by 10 to 20% and again proceeding to push your set close to failure.
Next up is a rest pause. So imagine I'm on my last couple of reps of my last set. I'm then going to take a rest and probably about 3 to 5 deep breaths. Take that time and then go back into the exercise for a final set until taking it to about failure. So imagine this is my last rep.
Next up, deloads. Put simply, this is a nice, easy week's training once we've built up a lot of fatigue through your sort of previous training block. And all this is there for is to reduce the fatigue that you've built up and to allow you to come back to baseline recovery and be ready to smash another block of training. Lastly, muscle rounds. A muscle round involves taking a weight that you could do at most 15 reps for and performing 6 mini sets of 4 to 5 reps. So you will perform 4 to 5 reps, you'll then rest for 10 seconds at the most and go again. You'll do this 6 times and by the end, you should have built up a lot of fatigue.
And in your final video of today, we will be going over the training software that we use called TrueCoach.